Well, thank you very much. If I may start again, Mr. Chairman, distinguished excellencies, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. Since I have only just over 1 minute, let me be brief and to the point. Nuhu Ribadu is not just a friend and a brother, but he's somebody that we work closely with whilst we were in the Obasanjo government. I'm proud to say there were a number of us, even here today, who were part of that government. I'm talking about the former minister, Nenadi Usman, the former minister, Leslie Obera, the former spokesman for President Obasanjo, Obasani, the former minister, Ali Ubonibo, the former advisor, Ayotunde, and so many others that are here today to stand with Nuhu. Because despite the fact that somebody will come here and say that President Obasanjo was more or less a despicable character who ran a government that was dictatorial and so on and so forth. Yeah, today, somebody can say that. Despite that, that government was a government that produced the likes of Nuhu Ribadu, the likes of El Rufai, and the likes of so many others. And I'm proud of the fact that the former IG of police that is seated here today also served that government, as did Andrew and so many others. Now, one more point. Let us talk about jungles, because jungles were referred to here. Yes, there may be a jungle at the villa right now. I have no doubt about that. Even as a PDP member, I will say so. But let us be clear about history, because the former SGF came here and spoke about jungles and people being removed and so on and so forth. Listen, let's get to the point. The biggest jungle of all came immediately after Obasanjo left government. The greatest persecution, even for people like Ribadu and so on and so forth, came at that time. I saw him. We know what we faced. After they started the persecution on all of us, I saw him, and he would not have left this country had it not been for the fact that his car was riddled with bullets and they tried to poison him. That is a story that hasn't been told. That wasn't the previous government or the previous jungle of Obasanjo. That wasn't the jungle of Goodluck, Jonathan. That was the jungle of somebody else. And that was a very, very, very bad jungle. That was a jungle that many of us thankfully have escaped. And that is a jungle that, if it had had its way, Nuhu Ribadu would not be here today. So I'm very proud of what you're doing, Nuhu. I'm proud of the fact that when you were in exile, you called us all and encouraged us, and you supported us. I'm proud of the fact that you've taken the step that you've taken to go to the ACN and do what you want to do in that great party. And I'm proud of the fact that you're aspiring to reach the highest office in the land. And I'll say one more thing to the ACN as a party. If a man like Ribadu emerges as your candidate, many, many people from within the PDP, within APGA, within so many other parties will flock to your party and will join your party. Because that is a man of the future. He's a man of truth. Before I put this mic down, let me just say one more thing. Whilst Nuhu was chairman of EFCC, he did his job selflessly, courageously, we all know that. But what a lot of people don't know is this. He refused to allow anybody to interfere with his job. On a number of occasions, some of us approached him, and I'll never forget the words he always uses. When you say, look, Nuhu, can you take it easy on so-and-so? Can you find a way of doing this? Or I suspect he'll say, listen, the work cannot work unless you allow me to do it my way. Once he says that, nobody can talk to him again. This was a man that stood up against everybody at every relevant time, including the former president on a number of occasions when we had caucus meetings. This was a man that is a blessing to this country. And this is a man that, by the grace of God, he that is more than able, and he that controls all that is, will go far in this country. God bless you, my God.
National Congress.